SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21 as the drive will start. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get the first swing today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Minimal gain brought down short of the mark. Second down play coming up for this offense.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when's the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's a short completion at the big tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Pass caught. Second down now. He's going to hand this off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The game makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to pass here on second down. And they will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made over the middle. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And new set of downs after that completion. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Dogs moving quickly down the field here.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And finds his target. Physical run earns the first down.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Single back, takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on, the great Georgia backs.
Grab behind the line, it's strong.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now they call a run. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Who got it? The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They're going to run it here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big
runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. We'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Now it's second down here. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Bishop. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense is coming after him. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. And Cook gets Ole Miss on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. This time it's complete. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in their act. It's a loss of a yard. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Oh, he makes the catch! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, and not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Keeps it on the draw.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The pocket breaking down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50-plus.
After the field goal, out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. He'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Game makes it second and medium. And the running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off.
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quickly. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Tries the quick throw. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
That's a big 1st down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. The short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Stringing 1st downs together now. They've got it at the 48. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the receiver's got it.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
looking to throw it on second down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looks right for a quick completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Fourth down. The offense will go for it. Gives it to the back. Change of direction. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense scoops it up. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy.
With another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Ball handed off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Sort of brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They get the second half started with the running play. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Oh, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Finds room at the 30.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Will not be brought down. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Georgia getting set for their first and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense will go for a two-point conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, it'll be a change of possession.
28, Georgia, 12.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on first and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what would be the play call?
Pre-snap motion from the offense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Throwing off play action. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return. The offense will go to work on the 4th.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Makes a quick grab.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They continue to roll up the score. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Goes out to stiff arm. And they've got the return corral. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one had an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Breaks free. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But
based on that last play. This offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. And Perkins, Ole Miss on top. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Bishop. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, you get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. With the catch, it's Bishop. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to get into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. A handoff to the back.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
The back's got it. Oh, what a move. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, out the ball to 44.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Rebels will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us. And they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Caught by the receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back, The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Oh, and he dropped it. We do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move or change off that incompletion. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. Leaning on the run game here late.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Shotgun formation. Here's the inside handoff. The Rebels looking to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. Incomplete. 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.